These people have next level skills. From this to this, and hold up, you're gonna need to continue watching. How do you get the perfect shape on a Christmas tree? This guy has a wild approach that involves a blade in each hand, and he clearly knows how to use them.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Who needs a factory when this pastry chef can cut 300 croissants in under a minute? 4 layers of stacked dough, and this guy cutting at full speed is a sight to behold.
Nice.
This man's a pizza cutting pro. He doesn't just cut and box them with ease, he does it with more style than you could ever imagine.
Perfect.
If you ever need help putting the dishes away, this girl has you covered. Just don't try this with glass cups. As great as technology is, I don't think it's quite at this guy's level yet. Pulling off a card trick shot is one thing, but how about 3 in a row? Imagine how many missed shots he would have made in order to film this amazing feat. You probably don't think much of sign spinning, but I'm sure you will now. He's not even holding onto the board, it's like he's trained it to do what he asks. This guy's making fence manufacturers rethink their fence sizes. I always thought nunchucks were imaginary weapons for Ninja Turtles, but blowing out a row of candles with a single swing? Easy. How about blindfolded? Not a problem. When your supercar doesn't have parking assist, there are ways to get out of a tight jam. There's just one catch, you gotta have skills like these. Here's a little prison. When Danny Duncan threw down a shaken up bottle rocket, never in a million years did he think he'd be able to catch it again. Sick of delays at the airport, this guy's figured out a way to fly without a boarding pass. How many of you can do a standing double backflip and not end up in a wheelchair? That celebration was well deserved. Lightning fast reflexes and power to match, you don't want to get in a backhand rally with this guy. Is this guy some sort of wizard, or has band practice really been paying off lately? This guy's perfected the real-life cosplay of a video game character glitching out. I think we need to turn him off and back on again. Rather than just riding around the boom gate, this cyclist had a smoother entry in mind. Not all figure skaters wear glitter, so don't let this guy's appearance fool you. On a private racetrack, this driver either just performed an insane pro maneuver or he barely regained control after spinning out. I'll leave it up to you to decide. These two gymnasts have it all. Special shout out to that guy's neck though, that pose looks tough. After watching this, I'll never doubt anyone's capabilities ever again. When you've got kite surfing at 3:30 and a business meeting at 4, you can make a smooth exit like this guy. This footballer's about to have some serious bragging rights. I've never seen a rainbow flick as perfect as that. If you don't think spectating is a dangerous sport, check this out. Those are unnaturally fast reflexes. When you need to get things cracking, this guy's aim with the old bullwhip is something you just need to see in slow motion. Rollerblading backwards on just a single wheel? I have trouble just staying upright, but this guy makes the reverse roller limbo look easy. How much trust do you need to give this a shot? Luckily, he's a sharpshooter with a football. When you spot your crush watching from the riverbank and want to make sure she notices you. Adding sauce to a dish is a pretty simple task, but not if you do it like this. No way I could ever do what he does. Those 12-year-olds down at the Walmart parking lot are getting awfully talented. It takes years of hard work to master gymnastics, and you can totally see why. I couldn't even do the swinging bit, but he gets so high over the bar that it looks like he's floating. This guy's mesmerizing performance with these rings is so satisfyingly smooth, it almost puts you to sleep. It's like playing a fidget spinner on expert mode. This guy takes the bottle cap challenge to the next level, coming in with a spinning reverse windmill kick. That bottle cap never stood a chance. I'm pretty sure this guy's a superhero in disguise. Not convinced? Check the landing. For most people on rollerblades, stairs are an express pass all the way to the ER, but not for him. He glides down like they're not even there. This guy's an absolute marksman with a slingshot, able to hit drops of water mid-air. He doesn't even need a scope. Cutting thin potato slices at speed all while not looking? Now that's a skill that makes my fingers hurt just watching. This guy demonstrates his lightning fast skills by knocking out poker chips without disturbing the ball or the bottle. Ever wondered how bartenders practice without dropping hundreds of bottles? They use fake rubber bottles and perform like this. These guys were enjoying a nice game of ping pong when they were rudely interrupted by a power move. This guy can perfectly peel a watermelon in a matter of seconds using only a machete.
Tasty.
This guy's obviously been watching too much Wanted, because instead of bending bullets, he's gone full medieval in his bending arrows. This has got to be the ultimate test of strength, balance, and trusting your best friend. 9 full flips before standing on the other guy's feet? How is this possible? When there's no stairs or ladder to get to the stage, that's not a problem for this guy. But with that quick dismount, anyone would think he's shy. This free skater's brought a whole new bag of tricks to the skate park. Everything really does look better in slow motion. Just because your back's facing the goal doesn't mean you can't try a no-look shot. The other team had no idea what had just happened. Is this guy skateboarding or dancing? Switching from kickflips to dancing up and down the longboard, this guy's all talent. On this river rapid ride in New Zealand, tourists and adrenaline junkies alike can sign up for a ride on this bad boy. But how extreme the ride is all depends on who's driving that day. This guy has 2 hobbies, but not a whole lot of free time.
Sandro!
Not many people can do the splits. This is a whole new ballgame.
Look, Ma, no hands!
When you've got an open basket and no defenders in your path, it's time for a little razzle-dazzle. He's just lucky the refs missed the travel. Part basketball player, part kung fu master, this guy blends 2 disciplines to demonstrate his amazing talents. It can be pretty stressful getting your kids into the car for school, but I'll bet you've never tried this innovative method. We've all sliced a cucumber, so you'd think it's pretty simple, but anything can become difficult in the hands of a master. Just look how thin the slices are. This beast of an athlete turns a sidekick into a piece of acrobatic slow-mo magic. Ice skating is really fun, if you're lucky enough to be good at it. Sure, it looks effortless when she does it, but it takes serious skill. Using pure skill, he's able to embarrass the opposition without even breaking a sweat. Mom always told us not to jump on the bed, but I guess it's okay if that bed's bigger than your entire living room. And yes, I know the clip's in reverse. With enough courage, anything's a half pipe. That's the motto of this skater who somehow pulls off this insane move. Snowboarding is one of the most adrenaline-inducing sports in the world, but only some are good enough to take it to the next level. I'm convinced that the splits are performed by people without actual bones or ligaments. Wakeboarding is a lot like any other extreme sport. I can't do it. The best place to pull off a trick like this is in front of a massive audience. That's gotta feel good. This Chinese chef is so masterful with his blade he can cut into a cucumber without slicing all the way through. But he's not just precise, he's fast too. The result is this delicate work of art that can stretch forever. These guys set out to create a satisfying chain of synchronized pole swings followed by a backflip dismount all at the same time. It's almost hypnotic. This kid's skills with a football are as impressive as it gets, but it's the fact that he's reading a newspaper that truly gives him boss status. I'm pretty sure this girl just invented a brand new sport. It's gym ball surfing, and she's managed to body surf 10 gym balls over a distance of 20 feet, all while not falling off. She's combined her dance skills with noodle making, and it's mesmerizing. Now that's what I call dinner and a show. Despite being confined to a wheelchair, this adrenaline junkie proves that ability and skill are 2 very different